ladies and gentlemen, is a map of the world. We have our employees coming from all over the world. Their ancestry goes to the Philippines, Thailand, Germany, Ireland, Mexico, France, Germany, all over. The family origin to where they were from in the United States before they got to the ski. But everything comes to a head right here at Eureka. Truly, Eureka United. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Greg Lee.
Thank you. I was wondering what music was going to precede me. I'm just happy it's not something from Men Without Hats.
I was going to play Dude Looks Like a Lady.
That was something from George Strait. Well, welcome, all of you. I have an important thank you to start off this evening. And that thank you is to our Employee of the Month recipients, and one of who will be the Employee of the Year tonight. Our Supervisors of the Quarter, and our past Employees of the Year. I have to thank you. I have to thank you for your leadership, your commitment, your passion for what you do, and how you make this company the strong company that it is. Have a hand for all of you. I have an equally important thank you as well. And that thank you is to the spouses, okay, is to the guests of these Employees of the Year, these Supervisors of the Quarter, these Employees of the Month. It's not easy being with these people. Actually, I think I know differently than I expected. What I meant was these people who give so much of themselves, who care so much about doing the best job that they can, that they're committed to this company in a different way, and it makes it difficult for those of us who are married to them and those of us who are with them, because you share them with us. And I have to give my thank you to you. Now, for this group of Employees of the Month, the thank you to their spouses and their guests is greater because you had to let them go away with us for our retreat. And I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy sort of giving up that time. But the reason it's so important, and we'll get into that more tonight, is that many of you have talked about the Eureka as a family business, as a family, as an extended family. And for that really to happen, for that to be real, for that to be powerful, we have to create a nuclear family. Okay? A nuclear family who we really get to know each other and have each other's back. And if we don't have the time together the way that we do, I would never have the opportunity to learn about each of you, how much you overcome in your life, how much you've contributed to your own families, and what kind of person you are. I would also never learn how much ice cream Patricio can eat. So to all of you, we are a family business because of everyone in this room. And thank you, and here's a toast to the Eureka family.
You know, we certainly have had lots of great times of peace. Where we get to celebrate things like we're celebrating tonight. Where we get to allow people to do really wonderful things like break Guinness Book of World Records or build this room into a haunted house. Right?
Jimmy! Oh, Jimmy!
But we make war. We've made war on cancer in this building, so our friend could have hope and inspiration to fight that important fight. We make war on illiteracy in this building, so the kids that grow up in this town know how to read. We make war in times where we think attention needs to be paid to causes and people who are worth our time and worth our treasure. Together we make war together to fight those good causes for those good works. And more than any other group of people that I've ever I've had the experience of working with, we do it as one. I mean, the numbers of people who said, within this group that one of their joys is being here, I think it's because there's always a hand on their shoulder and never a finger in their back. And for Greg and I, that's only ever an aspiration. The people who realize it are the people who are in this room. That there's only ever a gentle hand behind it that lets you know, I'm there if you need me. And the people who make it into this room are the best of the best. The people who make it into this room are the insurance policy for everybody who might ever have a bad day among us. The people who make it in this room are that insurance policy because they simply never do have a bad day. They never have a bad moment. They never have a weakness. They only ever are prepared to out-care everybody else. Now look, in the search for perfection, you will be largely unsatisfied. In a search for perfect intentions, look no further than the faces that you saw. That's all we ever have. Perfect intentions. And for our small corner of the room, we come to work each day with perfect intentions. To make today better for the guests we serve. The people who make it into this room, they try to make it better for the people they serve with. That's the difference. That's why people come into a room like this every once in a while who aren't of our tribe and say, what in God's good earth is happening here? I mean, at the end of this, do we all drink Kool-Aid? I mean, what happens? And you need that perspective. Because without it, we might not know what we have, and we might not fight to protect it. But the people in this room are quick to rally when someone or something threatens the way and how we make our lives. Yes? That's why we're different. That's the Eureka way. The fact is each and everything we face, we never, ever feel like we face it alone. From inviting a new child into the world, we hope to do very soon, to saying goodbye to our greatest love. In this building, to do all those things together. And if there is any legacy that we can give to the rest of the world, it needs more of that. We wanted to invite that child into the hopeful, promising world, it would be that. So never dwell on how we make our money or what drives our engine literally, because what drives it figuratively and practically is so much more powerful, and that is we are interdependent. And that connectivity makes our lives so much richer. And the people who make it into this room are the warriors that defend this way of life. So at least once a year, we come together in a small group and look at those warriors, and from two very thankful men and families, we make sure that you understand the significance of your contribution. The reason why your work is worthwhile is you protect a way of life. A way of life that is valued and appreciated by many. So, though each and every year we follow the same tradition, that is to pick one to represent the rest, that's all it is. This group of people has selected a representative to represent their class. And they come each year and they sit at that table and they bear witness to the fact that those that have come after them uphold the same traditions that they uphold, protect the same way of life that they protect, and are prepared to do the things that they're prepared to do to maintain the Eureka way. And this year is no different. So we'll keep that tradition going forward in witness of all those that came before you. Come up, G. I think there's a lot I could say, there's a lot of jokes I could crack about maybe we should light my hair on fire next year. Yeah, which close? George almost, you had to pat him down, you had to roll. Big ready to roll.
It's like a Verizon commercial.
And I would say someone would pass us an envelope, but we get a plaque. We get a full plaque. So do you want to grab that? So,
someone know I need reading glasses?
I hope not. I'll hold it far away for you. And representing this dubious group of people that we enjoyed so much our time together, this year's
Employee of the Year is Daryl Sanders.
I'm sorry, everybody. I didn't prepare for this. There's just so many good people, you know. It never crossed my mind. I do want to thank Rick for his patience and all the support, and Jim White. He's taught me so much. He's awesome. And my wife, she's listened to my stories too.
Still be
That's crazy. Yeah.